Hi everyone, I'm currently on holiday and for the next 2 weeks you lovely lot are going to be treated to 4 guest creators. Today for Tinfoil Tuesday I am bringing forward one of my longest and best YouTube friends, Team Skeptic. We go way back to the early days of flat earth debunking and today he's here to show you a little bit about his world.
Guys, and welcome to today's Tinfoil Tuesday. As you may already know, Simon Dan is out cruising the flat earth looking for its hollow entrance. So I figured I'd step in for him today and introduce you to a new breed of human that exists without a functioning brain. Sovereign citizens. Sovereign citizens are essentially the flat earthers of law. They deny legal reality by saying that laws don't apply to them. They do their own research on Google. And their favorite response when presented with facts is, nuh-uh, and oh yeah. While not all sovereign citizens are flat earthers, all flat earthers are sovereign citizens. So sit back, double up on your facepalm protection, and let's begin.
Got your license?
Yeah, how you doing?
Got your insurance?
Yeah.
Hold on, what are you doing? Where is it? Yeah, give me your license out of your wallet there.
Well, I need you to read this.
Okay.
And, that you're going to violate my right to travel. All my information on it. You can read my plate. You're welcome to. But realize that I've addressed this before.
This is the supervisor. You know who's our supervisor? He's a right to travel.
Okay. 54. You can go ahead and give me a supervisor's term.
You have a driver's license?
Sir, I'm going to have to... I have all my information on that sheet right there.
Well, I need a photo ID here in the state of Texas in order to identify you. I've stopped you for a moving violation. Pulled him over coming up Childress for no front license plate.
Okay.
Got no bumper, no front license plate.
Okay.
So I turned around on him and he was hauling up here.
Okay.
So he pulls in here, opens up his wallet. He's got a DL in there. Gets all shaky, won't give it to me. Presents me with this.
Oh yeah.
Right to travel.
Yeah,
so
that means nothing to us.
He's got histories for 55, 10, 11. His last arrest was 2016 out of Rockwall for DWLI.
Okay.
So they're obviously, this isn't the first time.
Yeah.
So that'll enhance if he won't sign it.
Okay. So he's refused to sign the ticket?
I haven't presented to him yet. I was gonna.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he can sign it, or we'll place him under arrest. Is that where we are with each other?
Yeah. We just wanted you to come out.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we
be here because usually they want a supervisor.
Yeah, I get it.
And if I gotta break his window to get him out,
all that goes with it.
As you can see, police officers have dealt with sovereign citizens so much that they know their nonsensical routine by heart. Whether they are denying that they need a driver's license to travel behind the wheel of their vehicle, or demanding that a supervisor come save them only to be drug out of their car through their broken window, they lose time after time and they never learn their lesson.
Mr. Richardson.
Yes.
I have a citation
Are you going to...
for no front license plate and driving while your license is invalid.
I have that already adjudicated.
Another notation.
I have that already adjudicated.
Let's say he's not signing it? You decided to take it or go to
You still have no front license plate.
Okay.
Your choice.
But I'm just saying that
I don't want to read it.
this is about the ticket.
I don't care.
It's not an admission of guilt, simply an agreement that you contact our court within 12 business days. Down at the bottom, on the signature line.
Now, be sure to put your seatbelt on. Be sure to obey all the Texas rules. You may not think the rules, but guess what? They are. And if you don't, if you get out of here and we see you make a violation, We're going to pull you over and we're going to take you to jail. Do you understand those constitutional rights?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Your badge number is?
You've got it. 382. Yeah. I could hand you a piece of paper telling you I don't want to give it to you, but that's not how we operate. You want to operate outside the rules, but you don't want everybody else to.
Sir, that's not.
Yeah.
You said your badge number was?
You got it. I already told you. Now, if you want to redo it, that's for open information. Okay? Put your seatbelt on. When's the last time you were arrested?
I don't recall.
Oh,
did.
really? Convenient, considering it wasn't that long ago.
This is going to cost you somewhere in around over $1,000 because you've already had a DWI before. Okay? It's still not valid, so I don't know how you're going to get off this parking lot without violating the law.
Oh, so if I leave the parking lot, you're going to arrest me?
Yes, the officer clearly told you that it's a violation of the law for you to be driving your car without a driver's license. So you can freely travel away from that gas station as you please. But if you don't want to spend the night in the Gray Bar Motel, you better make sure that your traveling is done in your Nikes and not your Pinto. And before the officer leaves, he has some wise words for this window licker.
Listen closely. Do not leave the parking lot driving the vehicle. It's illegal. Okay? Look at me. Do you understand me?
I did.
Good. I want to see those eyes. I want to make sure you understand. Because I'm not thinking everything's all there. The earth is round. Give me his receipt.
Okay, so that's the end of that interaction. And to be quite honest with you, that was a tame one. More often than not, these interactions end up with broken windows, additional arrests on their arrest record, and a non-romantic date with a judge before a jury. Which brings me to our next video, a sovereign citizen in court. Now, the common tactic for sovereign citizens to use in the court system is to say that the courts have no jurisdiction over them because their name was spelled in all caps on the charging document when they spell it in lowercase letters. They call it quantum grammar, and it never works. So let's continue.
Mr. Simpson?
I go by Matthew Aaron Simpson. The person that you're speaking on, I don't recognize.
You go by Matthew Simpson, correct?
I go by Matthew Aaron Simpson, but the name that you're speaking on behalf of, I don't recognize.
Name that I'm speaking of on behalf of.
Yes, I'm the executor of the illegas.
Oh, you are.
I'm the agent majority. I'm not a minor. I'm competent. And I would like to declare that I, Matthew Aaron Simpson, would like to state on oath, on the record, that I am declaring a national non-citizen.
Well, your status as a citizen is not really central to these events that bring us here. What brings us here is the fact that you owe money to the court for two different matters, one from 2022, the other from 2024. A total $480.
This is a pretty regular scenario for a sovereign citizen in court. They commit a common crime, get convicted of that crime, but refuse to accept the punishment that comes with that conviction. I mean, they don't recognize the legal authority of the courts, so in their hollow heads, why should they pay the fine?
How did you come to be arrested?
I don't recognize.
Who brought you to the jail?
I don't recognize.
Your Honor, if I may, I'm appointed this morning for arraignment purposes only, and I know that Mr. Simpson does not wish me to represent him, and obviously that's up to him. But I will let the court know that I did check the inmate screen, and it looks like the 44th District Court is the only matter holding him currently. And he also has a warrant out of Grosse Pointe Farms for a traffic arrest, but this is the only thing in Oakland County, it appears.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Simpson, it really doesn't matter what you recognize or don't recognize because you're dealing with the power of the government. whether you recognize that government or not. So what we have to do here is figure out how to negotiate a path for you, whether you recognize the power or not. And the fact that you owe this money to the court appears to be the only thing keeping you in jail. It is not the intent of the court to have you be in jail for $480.
I understand that according to
Where do you stay now, sir?
On Earth.
Where do you stay?
On Earth.
On Earth. You have a particular spot on Earth?
No.
Do you have any spot that you have mail sent where you can get mail that's addressed to you?
I don't recognize.
Simpson, you're not making this easy on yourself. You're creating difficulty for yourself.
I don't have a.
Where do you get your mail?
I don't have a place of residence.
Where do you get your mail?
I don't.
Who feeds you?
Who feeds me?
Yeah, who feeds you?
Crayola, that's who.
When you're not in jail, how do you eat?
I put food in my mouth.
Okay. Where do you get the food?
Earth.
Do you have employment?
I don't recognize.
Does anybody pay you for working for them?
I don't recognize.
Well, you recognize the fact that you're behind bars now, do you not?
I don't recognize.
Reset the show cause. And the bond is $480 cash.
I don't recognize.
You can recognize or not. It doesn't change the fact that you're not going to get out of jail until $480 has been paid on your behalf. Whether you recognize that authority or not, it's happening.
I'm an executor of Matthew.
You can be an executor, or you can be an executor. It doesn't matter. There's $480 needs to be on the table before you're released. We're done.
I would like to put that into my foreign trust.
You can do whatever you like, sir. Have a good day.
Okay. I don't recognize.
I don't either.
Just like a physicist versus a flat earther who thinks he knows science better than someone with a PhD, a judge versus a sovereign citizen who thinks he knows the law better than someone with a law degree can provide for some very entertaining court moments. At least for us. I mean, I'm sure it's not as entertaining for the adult toddler who refuses to accept reality and in return spends a good portion of his life in jail. Now, before we get out of here, I'd like to show you some candid moments between the judge, the prosecutor, and the public defender that followed.
Thank you, Judge. Take care.
Today's my Friday. Okay, we've got Mr. Murdoch that will ask to unmute.
Mr. Murdoch is a citizen of the United States and proud of it.
Enjoy it.
He doesn't intend to rock any boats.
No, we ain't got time for that one. I'm a citizen.
Well, I've always wondered how people can be citizens of the earth, because we're all here as residents, but not citizens.
No, I always wondered how people can claim not to be a citizen of the United States, but want all of the rights that citizens have.
Exactly! Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I first want to say thank you to Simon Doug for giving me the opportunity to kill a few of your brain cells with some sovereign stupidity. And then I want to thank you guys for supporting what Dan does here on YouTube. Because it's important for debunkers like Dan and myself to stand up to these pseudo-realities before they spread like a virus to other gullible idiots. And I'd love to have you step over to my channel and give me your personal opinion on these sovereign citizens. So if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of Dan's content. I'm Team Skeptic. And I'm out. Almost died.